Welcome everybody, I'm Rob. Today I'm going to be installing these Bud-Built skid plates on my 2015 Toyota Land Cruiser. Let's get these boxes open and see what all we got. This big one first here. I need a knife. Try not to cut my fingers off with this one. This looks like a nice piece of aluminum. Wow, look at that. That's nicely made. That is nicely made. I believe this is the fuel tank skid plate. Very nice. Very, very nice. If you can see that. Set this over here. Alright, so it's considerably heavier steel. This one says it is the engine skid plate. So let's get this guy cut open. Some staples everywhere. Again, very, very nicely made. See that? Yeah, that's something else. 3/16 steel. It's pretty tough looking. All right, let's put this over here. Okay. So you guys, this is better than Christmas. Let's see what we got here. This one says front. See. This. See, look at these pretty nice welds on here. See, this is really nicely made. Access for, I'm not sure right now, but it's a pretty nice item. This over here. I got a mixture of steel and aluminum. So like the fuel tank and the front one where they don't mount as much to the frame, I opted for aluminum. And then underneath where the transmission, engine, etc. is, also I went for steel because I thought the frame would support them heavier, plus more likely to do damage to their frame. I don't know. It's financially driven. These are kind of pricey. But so is everything else in the car. So wouldn't want to ruin a vacation by knocking a hole in the transmission pan or something like that. So let's see what we got here. Oh, these are so nice. These steel ones I'm gonna have to paint. Yeah. See that? There you go. Pretty nice unit. Very well made. Yeah, these steel ones, I'm going to be painting those in a bit. Last box. This fuel tank shield. This guy right here. Show it to you. There again. Very well made. Alright. Set this aside and see what else we got. Some hardware in here. Frame. This is hardware. Front T case. Fuel. All the hardware label. All right, let me pick this mess up and we'll put a coat of paint on some of the steel stuff, and then we'll start pulling the car apart, pulling all the factory stuff off. So yeah, I'll be right back. So this guy here, I'm actually going to disassemble because I want to get paint in between these surfaces here. So this is the only one of the pieces that really needs any disassembly. These are the other pieces that are in the box, the heat shields. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to pull this apart, scuff all this up with a Scotch-Brite, throw a coat of Rust-Oleum on it. I'm not getting too fancy here. I could have opted to get them powder coated, but that was significantly more cost, and I'm not sure it's really necessary. So I'm just gonna scuff them up so paint will stick, wipe them down, and throw some paint on them. Just gonna clean this up a little bit with one of these on a air sander. So that's the plan for all the steel. I'm going to do all that, and then here I spared no expense. I'm going to hit it with some Rust-Oleum, gloss smoke gray. That way it looks not black. So when you look under there, you see something other than black. So if there's a leak or something, I can see that. So I'm going to paint it, and we'll start doing some install work. Aside from using the finest finish here on this, you know, I sprung all at $3 for a brush, so this should turn out beautiful. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are just looking at this going, wow, he's really doing a crummy job on this. You know, and if it was a bathroom or a barn or something that somebody would ever see, I would be doing a much better job. But the way I see it, there's kind of two different reasons you might paint something. One, to make it look attractive, and that's not what I'm doing here. And one, to protect it from corrosion, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. So I just want to get a nice light coat of a pretty good oil-based paint on here. I'm not too concerned about brush marks. Probably on the other side, you know, where the face is down, I'll be a little bit more concerned about brush marks. But on this side here, on the inside, where you're never going to see, but dirt and crud and things like that are going to lay on, I just want to make sure that it doesn't rust. I live in a place that's got a humid environment, so metal does rust. I used to live in Arizona where, you know, you just wipe this down with gun oil and it would be fine. But out here, it will rust. I doubt if it'll rust away, but it will get surface rust on it, so I'm gonna do what I can to protect it. All right, so you guys have watched me paint enough. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the rest of this stuff off camera, and then we'll get back together when it's time to start doing fun stuff, putting these on the car. Okay, so it's been a couple days. I've been getting these guys painted. Let me show you where we're at. I've got them all laid out here in the order that they will go on the vehicle. So you can see this is the front skid plate, which is 1/4" aluminum. I didn't paint it. I don't know. I've not had good luck in the past painting aluminum. I'm sure it's all about prep work, but I'm just going to see how that guy goes. This is the engine skid. And when I was unboxing these, I kept going on about how well made they are. I mean, you can see these welds in here. They're very, very, very sturdy, very beefy, so they should do well. Got an access point here for the oil filter. I'm sorry, that's for the oil drain plug. This one on here on the front is for the oil filter. Then we come back here. We've got this is the transmission skid plate. It's got these reinforcement pieces welded on here. Again, 3/16 steel. And then this is the transfer case skid plate. And this is the fuel tank skid plate here, which again is 1/4" aluminum. I'd forgotten how much I disliked brushing on paint. And honestly, I'm not very good at it. So when I did these, I went ahead and I rail canned the bottom side. So all of these are rail canned on the bottom side. So they should, it was easier, looks better. So we'll see how it holds up. The hardware is pretty well packaged on these guys. You got the, it's all stainless steel hardware, I believe. This is for the front, engine, transmission, transfer case, fuel tank, and then there's a couple new bolts that go in the cross member. So that's done pretty nice. Also, they do recommend using anti-seize on all the fasteners, so I'll be getting covered in anti-seize, I guess. And I think that's about it for where I'm at right now. Again, painting all this stuff. It's been raining. It's either been raining or hot, so having trouble getting all this done. But I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to wrap this video up, because I don't want to get too long. In the next video, I will get the car up on jack stands. We'll pull off the factory splash guards and whatnot, get all this together and start putting it on. So I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.